Okay, this time we're going to do another version of the French braid. This is what we call the inverted French braid, and again without all of the trouble of actually braiding. So we have the hair again in a small ponytail up here, and again, if you don't need the elastic, don't use it, but try it with until you find out whether you need it or not. So we'll put the loop around that small ponytail, and coming from above, be above the elastic. That gives it the anchoring point. And now we're going to do a section of hair from this side plus a section of hair from this side. The way you section it off doesn't really matter. Some people like to go across this way and some people go this way, but it all works out. Whichever way you like is all good. So then we'll get both of those sections of hair, combine them and hold them as if it was all one section, and then put it into the loop, going from the top down into the loop. That's really important. Don't try and come from underneath because it just doesn't end up right. So now we're above the hair. Don't lift the hair, but be above it. Bring the bead down, hold the hair close to the head as you tighten it, and there you go. That's the first step. And then we just keep on going in that same pattern, bit of hair from each side. The size of section you take doesn't really matter. As long as both sides are about the same, it'll end up looking good. So go in and down. Let gravity help you. If you come from below when you're doing this, I'll show you what kind of things can happen. If you're down here and you tighten it up, it ends up looking really messy. Plus, you have a chance of getting hair caught in the bead, and that's not very much fun. So, always coming from above. Hold it close to the head because that's also where it's going to look the best, is if you have it so that it's following the shape of the head down here. If you hold it away from the head, you're going to end up with a bit of a bubble. And then we get another section there, another section there. And now when we get down to this point, we'll take all of the hair, put it like this, give this a twist underneath. You can continue the same pattern down if you want to, or we're reverting to the French thing. We're reverting to the basic wrap at this point. But you can finish it by continuing this other pattern at the same time. And there we go.